On Cloud X, 2-year review, actually 3-year probably now. How do they hold up? What are they like? How's the comfort? Let's get into it. So these are the On Cloud X's. They have this kind of weird insole that you've probably seen from Ons now that look like garden hose tubes in there, which I think is how they originated. Swiss engineered. I've had them since 2021. It is 2024. How have they held up over that time? They have done pretty decent as far as my shoes go. I do have some holes. I've got some holes here, and on the side there with the actual toe portion coming out a little bit. I have had this back break off, but I have glued it back on and it's been pretty good. There is some wear on the heel and on the tongue and on the sides here. So there is some definite wear, but all in all, the sole is in pretty good shape. And the shoe itself is still very comfortable and in very good shape. What are the things that I like about these shoes? One, they have a very low heel drop. So I'm one that's prone to rolling ankles, and I find that these are really good at helping me not roll my ankles. It's pretty wide back, and I don't find there's chances of really like twisting over much. So for me, with ankle injuries, I find these are really good, and I've put them through the ringer. I've done a lot of different things in them, from all different sorts of sports indoors on courts like volleyball, soccer, basketball, hockey, I don't know, ultimate frisbee. Literally think about it, and I've probably done it in them. And that's because I'm a PE teacher, so I'd wear these pretty regularly. As well as being on the grass, I would go outside and just run around on grass, catch the flag, doing all sorts of things where you are just putting these to the test. The grip has been exceptional, especially on rocks, mud, rock, tree roots. Grass can be a little bit slipperier when it's wet, but otherwise it's actually pretty good and you don't end up slipping that much. Are they intended for that? Absolutely not. I think they're intended for being a running shoe, but I do a ton of training in them, cross training, and just all around use in them pretty hard. So how do they wear after 3 years of doing pretty much anything you can think of in them? They're actually probably better than most of my other shoes, so it's pretty impressive. These I think are the first year that they did the On Cloud X, whereas the next one you can see the soles are a little bit different. So I think these are the version 2s here, and the sole, I think where mine broke off right here, you can see maybe the glue that's happening in there. This broke off here, and I had to glue it back on. These ones, where the bottom part meets the sole, is actually one continuous piece, and it has way more of a glue section. So I don't think that would be an issue of this portion actually breaking off anymore. So I think they engineered that to be a little bit stronger in the long run, which is awesome. These ones, these are slightly different. These are their hiking and trail versions, and these are Gore-Tex as well, and these are my wife's. So these ones and these ones are my wife's, and then these are mine. We both have loved wearing them. We find them exceedingly comfortable, very solid. No issues with them at all, actually. And these ones, as the Gore-Tex, they're really good. The grip is even better. They can handle anything, and you can stick your foot fully in a puddle of water, and as long as you're not going above there, it's been really solid. So these are a really great choice. If you look at the sole though, these ones don't bend as much. These ones either don't twist as much. These ones definitely twist more. So these ones are definitely meant more for training and for jumping, I think, and running. Not as much cushion as some of their other ones like the Trail or even the second year, I think. So these ones are definitely more of a minimal shoe. I'm prone to love more minimal shoes, and so these are a great fit for me. Left shoe, looking at the wear. This one, the toe box came out, I had to glue that, and there was only one side of them broke off. And again, you get the side-to-side abrasion there where this part is coming out and that part is coming out as well. Similar wear on both sides of the shoe. One thing that people will notice on these is if you were doing a lot of trail running, say on gravel or something like that, you will often get rocks. I wonder if there's a rock in these. You'll often get rocks just stuck in here, and you'll hear the clickety-clack. So you'll have to actually do something about that. Otherwise, it'll be pretty annoying as you keep running. So if you're running a longer race and you don't really want that, depends on the race style, but that could be kind of annoying. So pros of these shoes, very lightweight, very comfortable. Design is really nice. The comfort is really nice. The weight and flexibility of the shoe is very nice. The low heel drop, super nice. The laces, I've had these for a long time and done a lot of things in them, and they're still pristine. So I don't really know how they do that, but really solid. yeah, very, very, very good shoe. Cons, I think, would be just that this is a little bit higher than I would like for a lot of pivoting shoes. So if you're going back and forth in tennis or something like that, that can be a little bit more challenging, but I find the lateral movement is actually outstanding, and I'd work out in these and do jumps and yeah, lateral side to sides, and it's fine. So I quite like that as well. Price point is probably on the higher side, but again, the quality is really solid. You can see the Swiss engineering, very fine attention to detail. The seams inside are really comfortable. There's been no issues there. Insoles are nice. And yeah, honestly can't complain about the quality anymore. I'm curious to try a newer pair like the X4s to see if that would be any better, because these do come off in the earlier versions, but I'm sure the newer ones are probably a little bit better on that. I also wear my shoes pretty hard, so it's hard to say. Anyway, that is the On Cloud X. Love it. It's pretty cool. Anyway, let me know what you think. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you're doing well. See ya. Oh, wait, actually, I forgot. I'm a size 9.5 in these. I find they fit pretty true to size. So they're a 43 European, I'm 9.5. That's usually, if I can get a 9.5 or a 43 1/3, I think that's perfect. So these are slightly bunchy, but I find I've never had any issues. I don't have any toe pain, and I'd rather something be on the slight, I'm talking like millimeters, very, very slightly small side, but I find these are great. My wife, she's usually a 7.5, and these are 7.5. And these are, these ones are a little bigger. So the trail one's a little bigger, 39, which is a women's 8. So she's usually a 38.5, and these ones are 39. So maybe be aware that the trails might fit a little snugger. And that's maybe true too, because even if you're going downhill more, you might want a little more room in that toe box so you don't get those nails digging in and get the bloody nails. Anyway, that is the On Cloud X review, 3 years in. Pretty solid, still wear them daily, so can't really complain. Ideally, the durability would be a little bit more, especially for lateral movements, but it's good. Anyway, thanks again. Hope you're doing well. Forgive the point and shoot. Anyway, get out there, do something fun. Good to see you. Bye.